guys, big welcome to you all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta, and today we are here with the participation prices that you get if you have entered the Bushiroad Championship Series 2024-2025 for Worlds for Premium this year. So for entering, you get the beautiful promo from Link Joker. It's pretty well made. Of course, alternative art, that's always nice, and the colors are beautiful. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but it's a beautiful card. Of course, I would have hoped if it was from a different clan, but I do like the art a lot and the colors on it. And of course, it's not a card that you normally use. It's a card that you put like with your trophies and stuff. Or if you're a Link Joker fan and you love to play these cards, then of course you could always add to your deck. But what we have got this year, which was very unique, is our name tag. Our name tag was actually a Guardian Shield that you could play, which is insane, right? So you have these Guardian Shields that have your name tag on it, which is pretty amazing. It's written by them as in the judges. So everybody that entered the BCS from last season would have gotten one of these, and you could choose one of the two arts. I like this one more, so chose this one. But that's actually pretty cool. And now, normally you do get sleeves. Sometimes you get a playmat. Usually you get sleeves and playmat. But for this year, we got this beautiful box that looks and feels pretty amazing. And I just opened it to check if everything was right, if I got the right stuff, but didn't really look too much into it. And this video, we'll open it together and we will look at the products that are in here and how well they are made. So first of all, I would like to thank Bushiroad for making these for us. I know that they put much time and effort in creating, of course, asking artists to make new designs as a new art, and also just taking time to make these for us, because they don't have to make these beautiful prices, but they do. So I'm very happy with that. Thank you, Bushi. And now let's open it. I just want to open it without damaging the box, which is a little bit difficult because, of course, it's just easy to damage it, I guess. Let's see if I can take this side out. Yep, got one side. There we go. Here we go. All right, so the theme of this box, or this one, because you have, of course, the standard one and the premium one. This is the premium one. The theme for this one was Asha, so from Neon Actors. And Asha is now put at 1, so it's kind of funny because it was one of the few decks that didn't really see that much plays in Worlds itself. But of course, before that, a lot of people did get the chance to play the deck and qualify with the deck. So Katrina, I mean. Katrina always have been a fan favorite, I would say, because it was just one of the decks that's very easy to pilot, and with the addition of the somebody called her husband, as in the Korean Mantis Stride, that gave Katrina the chance to make the tokens even bigger, and it's the card that you normally would like to flip with her. The deck became better and better. It just went away and came back and went away and came back. But now it's not gone. We do see it with Musketeers, but it is not as good as it was. And of course also not as flexible as mixing Asha with Katrina to make a strong deck that could spam homilies and have good defensive options. But yeah, so talking about this beautiful box, first of all, you do see the art, which is different. What you also see is the color purple. They chose for purple, the light purple, I would say, as a choice. You can see it here on the side. It looks beautiful with the logo on it. The back is just simple, and here, as you can see, all rights reserved, and it said not for sale. This is actually pretty important. They put that on most of their products, as in playmats, these kind of products that you receive from them. They do say it's not for sale. Of course, there are players that would sell these, which is understandable, especially if they need the money to attend more more tournaments to qualify maybe for next year. That's understandable. But if it's up to Bushiroad, of course, you should keep it because, again, it's not for sale. So opening the box itself, you will see these beautiful products inside. First thing is, of course, the art. You can see it's fully right here, which is on the deck box. And then we received also sleeves that are from the same. So also Katrina, the playmat is the same with a beautiful color purple and blue. And you also see a little bit of yellow, and you see it right here as well. So we'll take all of these out and we'll show it to you. I will not open them, I'll just show it like this because I will definitely not open these. Maybe take one of these because, yeah, it's just pretty nice. Maybe put it on the Guardian Shield or something that looks pretty cool. Right here also it said not for sale, pretty big. And they did that on here as well. So they really don't want you to sell these. You can give it them away as a gift or just keep them, play them, use them. These looks really, really good. Again, these are the kind of sleeves that you want to use for like your extra deck or for your Guardian Shield or Quick Shield or stuff like that. Cards that you can just put on top of your deck and they look amazing. So definitely use these. As I think for the Guardian Shield, I have them now in a normal Cardfight Vanguard sleeve, but I think I will use one of these. That would look pretty sick. So these are the sleeves. I don't know how much they are inside. It feels like not much. I don't know, it feels like less than what we normally get. Maybe only 50, I don't know. But yeah, thanks Bushi for these beautiful sleeves. Now we see the deck box. Take it out. Again, beautiful Bushiroad Championship Series 2024-2025. Bushiroad here on top, and not for sale, and all rights to Bushi. Then of course the color purple on the side with the yellow, with the dark purple and the white, and on this side as well. And here you have the full beautiful art. So if you're a big fan of Neo Nectar or Katrina, then this is something that you would definitely love to see and could use. I love the logo right here. It's not something that I would use. I would just keep it like this, like maybe put it with the trophies, I don't know. But I'm very happy with these. And now of course we have the playmat, which is in my opinion always the most important. These playmats are nice. You can put them like, again, like a trophies, or you could use them. Bushiroad's playmats are in general very well made. This one is the smaller one, which I guess I'm happy with because these are easier to use in some tournaments when you don't really have much space. I will open it for you guys, but first let's look at the box itself. So the box itself, you could take these out and it would look like this. This part you could also take out if you want, but you could leave it in. What you're creating right here is a place that you could put your deck box in. You could fit 3, maybe 4 if you put them like this. Depending on how big they are, but that's pretty cool. You could put multiple decks in here. You could take this box with you, and then up here you could always just leave the playmat. Then you pretty much have everything put together, which is pretty cool. But again, you could also just empty it up. You could take this out if you want to. You would damage it a little bit, but you could also open it right here and you could take these out. Here you go. You could take this part out if you want to, and you still have the nice divider between these. You could put cards in, you could put sleeves in, just like that, and then you have like everything in one box. I mean, it's beautiful to use as a storage box, or you could just leave it as it is and put the prices back in. Well, that's pretty much up to you. You can do it the way you like. Here we go. I think it was something like this. Yeah, should be. Yep. This a little bit. Here we go. And we have the sleeves back. And the deck box. Alright, so let's take this one out of the way. Go back for this one for a minute. So here, again, you could use it as a storage box. You could throw it away. You could do whatever you like. I think that we saw most people just throw this away and just take the things, because some people didn't really have the space in their suitcase to take this whole thing with them. I think we were lucky to have that space. Alright, so let's open the playmats and talk a little bit about it. Yes, as I said, this is the most important thing, for me at least, with the sleeves, because those are things that you would use. And this is the normal size for the Bushiroad playmats that they give us normally. And this is the, I think, the old school size. Size. Product information, pretty cool. So it gives you a little bit of information on maybe how to clean it. Introduction: thank you for purchasing this mouse pad. Well, they call it a mouse pad. All right. One mouse pad, one USB cable. All right. Which USB cable? Good. Am I missing something here? Or is this just one for USB port delivery? I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, something is wrong here. I think this is just randomly added. It also doesn't really say Bushiroad, but maybe it's just about the service and explaining how you clean it up. But if you guys want to know how to clean this up, please don't throw them in the washing machine. I've seen people do that. It just destroys the back of the playmat. What you could do is you just take a... how do you call that, Lana? Not a dookie in English. And then...
Wet tissue?
Wet tissue, wet napkin. I don't know, like you have those boxes where you could take just one out that you clean your glasses with, or a monitor, screen monitor. Oh yeah, let's get that. You guys are gamers, you understand that more. So the tissue thingy that you clean your monitor with, like that. Just put it, take off everything, just like that, or dab it if something like drinks or something falls on it, or food or ketchup or whatever. You just use that, just dab it, just take it out, dab, and then after that you could just swipe it, clean it. But yeah, let's talk about the playmat. Again, beautiful. The design of Katrina. I'm not a new Nectar fan, but she looks good on the playmat. You don't see the full weapon thingy, but of course you can't see everything. You do see the little bit like the wings flower thingy coming behind her. And again, you see the color purple right here. It's just that lighter purple color, which looks very good with the addition of green and blue. Of course, blue and purple always go good together. And then with the addition of the green and a little bit of yellow, looks pretty good. The hair color also, again, very different, but looks well. The logo right here, very well made, very well printed, looks amazing. Always love to see the logo right here. Of course, it doesn't really say something like word participant or whatever. Normally you do see that somehow put on the playmat, or you see the original Bushiroad mascot, let's say. You see that on the Words playmat. I would have loved that one more, like we have had from last year and the year before. But again, I'm happy to receive this. Looks good and feels very well made. The thickness is quite good, the same as these ones actually. Not too thick, not too thin. You could very easy take it with you. Use it in tournaments again, especially in tournaments where we don't really have much space. These will come in handy. You make a little bit more space for you and your opponent, like this part. Of course, if both of you are using the same size playmat, then you're creating this much space. And from the tables that we have seen that they use in Japan in general, or even in Europe sometimes, like smaller spaces, then these playmats will be better, easier to use. But that's actually it. So we have the playmat, we have the sleeves, we have the box itself, could be a storage box, and then we have this, which is the box that the box was put in. If the playmat looked just like this, just black with like the logo in middle and with like Bushiroad like on top of it or down here, I think that one would have looked way more sick. But I don't know. Again, I'm very happy with what we have received, and it's an interesting choice that they chose to do Asha, or I mean Katrina. I think maybe the most qualifiers that we have had this year were Katrinas, or I don't know. So that's funny. Then you could get that if you're a Katrina fan or a New Lector fan, or if you just want a playmat that fits the deck that you're qualified with. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, just showing you these beautiful prices that we have got. Of course, if you have gotten into the top 8, then you get this one, but it's at top 8 as well. And if you go into the top 4, you will get another one, the same one, but it's at top 4, which is a little bit lazy, but like standard was different. You get multiple cards. And if you become world champion, then you would have had this card, Katrina herself, with I think like world champion or something printed on it. Yeah, that would have been of course amazing as well. But the participation promo being the same as the one that you get top 4 and top 8 is a little bit lazy, because in standard it was different. So yeah. By that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in our channel. Stay tuned for more videos, more about how Worlds went, the matchups, the deck itself, and maybe a smaller combo video to give you an idea on how the deck worked, the deck that I used. And after that, we'll jump into the Summerfest. Yeah, it's called Summerfest now. Still BCS, BSF, but it's now not spring, but summer, which, yeah, great as well. Right, we'll see you next time, guys. So till next time. Rising.